Hi guys, it's April Nyman, Star Director of the A-Team, and I just wanted to make a quick video about how I make my bottle cap magnets. Some of you have asked, and so we're going to do a real quick demo. They're very easy, inexpensive, and you can mail them. Here's an example of one. I mean, most of you have probably, it's a Spring Sprint 2012, probably when I first started doing these. First things first, I get my bottle caps at a craft store. I think it's Joann's or Hobby Lobby. I got these at Hobby Lobby. I wait till they're 50% off. There's 30 in here for $11.99, so 50% off, $6 for 30 bottle caps. I'm sure there are cheaper places to get them online in bulk. I prefer the flat bottle caps just because I think they do better in the mail. So I do have some of the others. So like here's a flat bottle cap and here's the regular bottle cap. So these might be better to use if you're going to be handing them out at an event or seeing people in person. But for mailing, the flat ones work the best, I've found. And if you're going to mail them, you just need to put a regular stamp and then an extra 21-cent stamp because they are non-machinable. Even though some of mine have gone through the mail and you guys have seen some of my crazy things I've received back from the post office because they still like to put them through the machine. The other things you're going to need are a 1-inch hole punch at any craft store. Now, I just recently started a new magnet. I was buying these thick magnets, but as you can probably guess, these, you know, are going to be thicker in the envelope. So I just bought this roll of magnet, and it was only like $2.99. And then I'm just going to cut pieces off. And it seems strong enough. It's not going to be quite as strong as these big magnets, but it's going to be cheaper. And this plus the flat magnet, these are going to mail much, much better than these. So you can kind of do your own variation, whatever works for you. The next step is going to be, oh, and I also use Mod Podge. You can get this at any craft store too. Nothing fancy. And some kind of super glue. I've got the Gorilla Glue super glue. To do your logo, you're going to pick out whatever your logo is. I've got some A-Team logos here I'm going to do today. So say for instance you're going to do Spring Sprint. Just go to any of the Spring Sprint logos and you're going to right click on it and copy it and then open Word on your computer, paste it, and then you're going to adjust the size of the image to start with 1 inch by 1 inch, maybe even a little smaller like 0.9 inches by 0.9 inches because you want it to fit in that 1 inch circle. Print out just one so that you can test it and you're not wasting a bunch of ink, and make sure it fits in your 1 inch hole punch, that the image is the way you like it. Then you're just gonna, you can copy and paste as many of those images as you want. And see, that one didn't turn out the best because I left that little white edge on there, so those I just pitch. So let me get a good one real quick. And the great thing about these is, you know, if you're going to do them for different promotions and things like that, you can make a bunch up so you already have them on hand to mail out when people promote or, you know, whatever you want the image to be on the inside. So I've got my logo. Grab a bottle cap. I just stick my finger. I usually just use the cap. There's some glue in there. Just get a little bit of glue on your finger. Rub it, a little bit of glue on there, stick your image in. And I used to use these little clear dots, but they seem like they don't stick that well. So now what I've been doing is I just rub the Mod Podge over top of the bottle cap because it dries clear. And I think that just kind of works better. And it saves money because then you don't have to buy, I mean, these dots aren't that expensive, but why add one extra thing that you don't really need? So all you gotta do is let that dry. But while it's drying, I'll try this new magnet. Now this new magnet does have the sticky stuff on the back of it, but I don't trust that to hold. So I'm just gonna put a little dot of super glue on there. I actually usually just super glue right onto the bottle cap here. If I can get some out of here. There it comes. dot of super glue, stick your magnet on there, and voila! You have a magnet. Sorry, it's not really that clear on here, but and see how flat those are? So I think these are going to just work so much better for mailing than what I was doing before. And you can test it out, and they hold right on there. So I hope that's helpful. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to message me and let me know. All right, happy bottle cap making!